Alright, so just got the Furbulous here, and it comes with a mat. Look how large this is. Oh my gosh. That's Lilibet. She's going to be one of the people trying it out, or cats I should say. So let's get this inside and get it set up. Okay guys, so I just got this inside. The rack I was going to use, I'm glad I made it as high as I did because we have a little room there. That is Ridley and, oh bless you, and Lilibet there. They're going to be my supervisors, and they're going to supervise me putting this together. Sorry for the mess, but my parents both died this year, and I'm in the middle of going through all this stuff and trying to clean it as I am the oldest and go through it all, and then, you know, eventually send it to the kids, my brother and sister, on that. So I apologize for the mess, but you know, we're working on it. So let me get over here and start on the next part. I do want to tell you guys that I was pleasantly surprised by the handles on either end of this. When I tried to take it out of the box, it made it a lot easier once I could get back there and feel that. So that is a big plus for me, especially as it's so awkward for someone my size. I'm 5'2" and about 135 pounds. So it's this is going to be so fun. I am so excited. Hold on here. I've got Lilibet on my shoulder. She's supervising. So hold on. Lilibet, can you get off of me so I can finish this? Sorry, Lilibet's still on my shoulder. She won't move. So I took the top lid off, and it looks like they've already got this partially set up for us even. And the parts are in here to set up. You've got the plugs with different adapters here for each region. Looks like some more. I'll have to open this up here just a minute because I've got a cat on my left shoulder and she won't let me do anything. Oh, are you gonna get down? Come on, get down. All right, good girl. All right, hi Rolly. So here's all the parts that are involved, and they also have a QR code. And there's also a QR code here. Sorry, I had previously had another cat try to talk to me here. And you like that, Lilibet? So those little packages are actually deodorant bars, it looks like. I'm going to start finishing this up here. Give me just a minute. It looks like it's pretty much put together already, so all we have to do is tidy up a little. I love it when they come like this. Alright, now your plug-in is going to be in the back here. On the, well, if you were looking at the front, it'd be the right side. And you can just plug that in. Alright, so it has been plugged in. When I got it, this was down and I didn't want to force it. Oh wow. That sounds like a small jet engine. And if you'll notice down here, yes, there is a cat around. So they are very, very sensitive. Well, there we go. turn this off for a minute. Alright, so I got one of the deodorant bars out, and now what we're going to have to do is take this in here. I put about 3 quarts worth of litter in here. Take this out. You just twist it off. And hold on. I can only do this one-handed. Sorry, it's just me. So just up in that puppy, push that in there, and you'll get most of that out. And then this goes back in here. Now, just to let you guys know, you'll want that F to be up, because you can see there's a little tab here in the top, and there's one in the bottom that matches this in here. So hold on. And then just click that over just a hair. Again, make sure everything's good here. Alright. Alright, so we've got that finished. It did that preparing again in the rotation. I do want to note that every time that you have to put new litter in, it's something to learn. Each one is different. You'll have to cycle through this button a few times until you get that, and then hit the OK button. Otherwise, it can get a little goofy. I also have that awesome mat here underneath. Oh, hey, we've got a tester. That is, I think, Zazu and Lilibet there. They are always eager to try these out. I've got 3 other brands. I don't know if I can tell you what they are, but they've all been something I paid for as an early bird on Indiegogo and Kickstarter. And, oh, good girl. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna sit down because I've been on my knees here and it hurts and I'm old. So not that you really want to see any of that, but good girl. Thank you. Oh, yes, and you took the litter there and there too. So as you can see, she tried it. And this is the problem I have around my house. My cats are very curious. I have Munchkins and Siamese. Lilibet here is a long leg Munchkin and Siamese mix. She's the dilute colors, and she got the long legs. Very curious. Very curious, very vocal usually. She's the one that rides on my shoulders. And like all of them, they all have to try something new out and explore. So, thank you, sweetheart. So the problem is waiting long enough for them to tire of it so it can rotate. I can tell you in the morning I've got 3 other, like I said, brands. And these go constantly for about half an hour because everybody does this like they're doing right now before breakfast that I give them and right after. So I'm going to turn this off for a minute and we'll be right back. Okay, so we finally got everybody out for long enough. I set up the Wi-Fi. By the way, you'll want to find the Furbulous app on either like your Google Play or your Apple Play type stores. It's free to download. I used a general location instead of a precise location. And we're waiting for that to start there. I absolutely love the smell of the deodorizer. It is awesome. So, I finally got the Wi-Fi set up, and we're waiting on this to start doing what it needs to do. Okay, I set that to clean, and of course, Zazu's trying to check it out. It did stop. So she did not hurt herself, which I thought was really good. It also says it's occupied or not occupied, cat around. So they are actually looking at these little sensors here, and it is working. I'm really impressed with that. So let's see how long it takes to reset. Not very long. The app is a little counterintuitive to me, but I am very ADHD some days. Yeah. So it could be user error. I will not deny that. I am loving this. I love the fact that it's a nice big square box. It kind of reminds me of those old TV consoles back in the day, you know, the old tube TVs. Oh yeah, it did. It totally, as you can tell, is funneling the waste through that little side part there into the part here where it vacuum seals it, kind of like a trash compactor, which is pretty awesome. The only downside is I can't see anywhere that, other than here, that with Furbulous, that you could buy them from. I'm always looking for a deal. I'm always looking for something cheap. You know, when I look for litter robots, I look for something that I can use either regular 13-gallon trash bags on, or say perhaps like the grocery sacks, you know, the plastic ones, so I can get a reuse out of them. But yeah, that's pretty quick. It's pretty awesome. I can't open this because I have to auto seal it again, and I only got the bags that came with this. So the cats have already, probably 4 of them have used it already, just to christen it. And there they are again. I tell you, it's like a new toy. It's right up there with the little tinsel balls. So with the exception of when it first started and it sounded like a jet engine, as you notice, it's a lot quieter now. So that was just it sucking the bag into the corner here to make sure that it had the bag properly seated in here. And she's a digger, so that's why this comes in really handy. On the bottom side of this, there are 2 tabs to put this stuck to the floor. Well, I should say stick it to the floor. Would you please stop? Really? Get in there. Come on. Butthead. This little tab here, you'll want underneath the front legs to do that before you do the other part. And we're going to let her do her thing. I'll be right back. Alright, so we've gone through a couple rotations with this. I'm still waiting for the waste bin to fill so I can compact it and show you guys that. And I did want to let you know that I did do this out of order because I usually don't read the instructions, A, and B, well, I just do things odd. I'm just that way. So you'll want to probably plug in the unit last, and you'll want to do all the other stuff first, like put in the deodorizer and the litter, and then make sure that everything's going first. But if you have cats like me, I found that I've had to do it a little differently because they will get into everything. Hi, that's Sedona. Hi, sweetheart. Yeah, if you have cats, you have to be ADD or ADHD because they have this instant gratification thing, and they're still in the exploring stage. I will come back a little bit later to, like I said, kind of update on this and see how it's working and see how it's progressed after quite a bit of use, because I do have a couple of cats. I do want to also have a disclaimer that this was sent to me in exchange for a review. I do honest reviews. I will tell you good and bad. I'm not great at answering questions online. I am a little bit older and a little bit of an old fogey, but I will try. That being said, I'll come back here later and try to get this updated. Thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for dealing with my crazy little fur household.